Right now, if you would, please welcome to the stage from Duck Dynasty, Mr. John Godwin.
There ain't nobody else up here.
Nobody but me and you. All right, John, I hope you don't mind. You looked excited that you're with me. Thank you. You're nervous? No, I'm not. You're the guy that's got to answer the questions.
I know that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, they got some good ones. We spent a few minutes with them. I think these are well thought out. So how's everybody? First of all, how's everybody? Aren't they great looking?
When I was wondering when you don't get here.
So how's everybody in Louisiana before we get the questions started?
Good. Everybody's good. Si's probably asleep.
I would imagine. All right, well, let's get started with the questions here. This is from Dave in Valrico. He wants to know, what time of year do you guys shoot Duck Dynasty?
We're doing it right now, so don't look at the cameras. No, not right now. But yeah, we started probably about 3 weeks ago shooting season 7. And I think it'll be late October, 1st of November, something like that. It's going to be pretty good. We've traveled abroad, done a lot of fun stuff. This is going to be fun.
Like most TV shows, is there a lot of hurry up and wait while you're shooting it?
You've done this before.
I've done this before.
Yeah, it is.
All right, next question. John from Orlando wants to know, what was your favorite episode on Duck Dynasty?
When Si and Phil went to school and told about that, remember that? Si said he's telling that kid about that guy that got shot and he come up there and the Bengal Tigers bit him in the arm. And I thought I was going to die laughing so hard. Of course, Si's like that every day.
Now, Phil was a school teacher, right?
Was that you or me?
I don't know.
That might have been my belly.
This could have been one of us. He taught school, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. He coached a little while, and he's got a bachelor's degree in science. I think that's what it is.
So now, also, he was a pretty good football player.
Your voice changed.
Did it?
Oh, he's messing with me.
Oh, that's why. So maybe I should move over a little bit away from the speaker. So he also was a pretty good football player. He beat out a guy called Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw was his backup. Sure was. Yeah.
That's something to say.
He can steal. We'll go out there. You know, we're in the hunting industry, so we duck hunt, and we're out there cleaning up the land after the season starts in the spring, and May around there. We'll have to. I call it picking up sticks. We got to get the log, driftwood that's floated up in there. He'll be out there and he'll still chomp something at you, and he's still got it on. I tell you, people say, I wish I could go out there and work with him on it. No, you don't. Really.
Pretty tough guy. All right, Larry in Plant City wants to know, how's the hot tub spa working out for you?
Well, my wife said, as soon as we started unloading that thing, all the neighbors were texting her at work. You better get home, they do. So, I mean, man, I had that board glued back on. I done started staining it.
Better with swimming trunks or better just butt naked in it?
Well, you gotta wait till dark to do that.
Yeah.
It's in the front yard,
Oh, yeah.
People driving by.
Now, your lovely wife is here with you today. Now, does she ever get in the spa with you, or is that an after dark thing?
Man, she says that thing's nasty. But it's good. Look, people buy old cars and fix them up all the time.
Yeah, right.
Well, that thing's a piece of art.
I would agree. Ashton in Tampa wants to know, what was your well, you already did that one. We'll come back to it. We'll do it again. No, let's see. Robin in St. Pete wants to know, would you do the goat?
Where's she at?
There's Robin.
I didn't run over him.
Lola from Newport Richie. There's a little Lola right there. Would you ever eat a pickle again?
for the right amount of money. I'm off the pickles.
All right. We also got some folks here. Want to know if you know where Huttig, Arkansas is. Patsy wants to know that.
I do. It's about probably 2 hours from us, actually.
Yeah, that's neighbors.
Almost.
Jose in Tampa wants to know what it's like. He's right there. What it's like working with the Robertsons.
Oh, it's awesome. I tell you, really, if you look at Phil's picture, and if he was in the woods and you walked up on him, you'd be walking way around. But he is the kindest man. Him and Si, there's not a malicious bone in his body. What you see on TV is exactly Si every day. We actually have to calm him down when the camera's on, which is quite odd because we've been filming waterfowl DVDs for 30 years, you know, for our stuff, for Duck Commander. And Si used to be just, when he'd see a camera on him, he'd just lock up, wouldn't say nothing. And the camera guys would have to turn the cameras off, what he thought, but they'd still be on. They'd put them in their lap and they'd just point it to him to get him to say anything. You know, just catch him while he was talking, so we'd have some talking in the blind, you know, back and forth. But now you can't shut him up. I said, what's the deal, Si? He went,
He seems like a guy that can take a nap anywhere, too.
he can. He can go to sleep standing up. He totes that tea around with him all day, and he'll drink that gallon down. And when that gallon is done, he's done. He gone. So now the camera crew, they've noticed that. So when it gets down about that full, if you notice, it's always going to be about that full. It never gets any emptier, any fuller. So they got him. They slicked him on that.
Leroy from Bartow wants to know, do you really work on the show, or is it just look that way?
Yeah, we still have to work. We still have to get them built. We build duck calls by hand. Well, all our stuff's from USA. We put them together by hand. Phil says, do not sell a call until you'll hunt with it. So that's what we do. Each one takes, the wooden ones actually take more time to build because you have to file them because they're all got their own personality. And you have to try it to see if it sounds like a duck, and then once you get that sound, you put it in the box, it goes to packaging. And the wooden ones take about 3 or 4 minutes a piece to build it. You can probably build 300 of those in a day. You can pat yourself on the back. But now the plastic one, it's like, well, let me pull this apart. This is the end piece. This is the barrel. And this is what Si does, or did. When you seen him quit on the show, he actually quit on the show. But the reed material, I don't know if y'all can see this, it comes off on a roll, long roll, and it runs through a machine that chops it into this shape. Just one shape, and it falls down. He'll get them and put them together, and there's a rivet in there that holds them together. Then you take it into another tool, you stick it in there, and it bends the tip up. So the tips are bent up to catch air. Then you take a rivet, a dimple, which you can't see, but you squeeze that, and it keeps the top reed off the bottom reed. So it keeps everything cleaned out of there so they don't stick as much. And then you stick it on this soundboard. This is what we have to, on the wooden ones, we have to file to make the sound. We'll file it down till we get the sound we need, and then we blow it and we say, yeah, that's it, and then it goes to packaging. Now, when you try to get a new call, you just file it a little more and get a different sound, and you send it to the plastic molders, and it comes to you like this, molded. And you pick a style of shape or whatever, and these will come in a box. Probably 1,000 of these will come to you in a box, and 500 barrels will come in a box. And you'll sit there and put these. Now these don't take as long to put together because you've already put the file into it when it's molded. So they're just about ready to go when you come. So you just clip the reed, put it on there, and put it together. that's pretty well ready to go out of the box. So you can build probably 3,000 of these in a day. If you got the TV on. Because there ain't no windows in that room. But we'll do that every day, all day long.
So now what's the strangest place that you've ever had by your duck call, somewhere on the other side of the world? Or?
Actually, Saudi Arabia. We've sent duck calls over there, Scotland, New Zealand, Italy.
Any big
Russia.
celebrities ever want you to make a duck call just for them? Or?
No, not yet. We've had, a couple, some race car drivers we've done.
Right.
A few like that.
All right, here's one from Rick and Bartow. He wants to know, how do you talk without moving your lips?
I don't know. I didn't know I did that.
I don't know why Rick. Bartow people ask those kind of questions.
Where's that at?
East of here.
I got you.
All right.
I understand.
And one final question here. Well, we actually need to know, where's Ashton at? I can't read his question. What was your question?
What's your favorite animal duck hunt?
Well, ducks. I do bow hunt. I like to bow hunt. Matter of fact, I'm going to Wyoming Monday and try to get me a whitetail in the velvet, which will be pretty cool. Our deer season starts in October in Louisiana. I think y'all are just starting here, right?
Yeah.
And but they're hot. They done rubbed them off. So this is a pretty special hunt for me. I've never been on a big hunt where there's a chance to kill a big deer and one in velvet. So I'm pretty excited about it. I like to fish too. Fish a good bit. I'm after them crappie pretty hard. Matter of fact, me and Phil's oldest son's daughter's husband, I guess that'd be his grandson-in-law, we've designed some crappie rods through B&M, worked with them for some crappie fishing. So I'm doing that all summer long when we ain't chasing them ducks or hunting. We pretty hard on them crappie.
Now, I read an article a while back that when it's duck season there, though, with the Duck Commander guys, you guys are pretty serious about it. I mean, you drop away from the media and the public, and you go seriously duck hunt for a while.
Yeah, they wanted us to film all year long. And Phil said, the duck season starts, the second week of November. So y'all gonna have to leave. I said, nah. Said, we're gonna film. He said, let me get this. You need to get this right. This is the duck part of Duck Dynasty. So they finally made an arrangement, and they're gone. They'll leave the second week of November and come back about the third week of January, and we'll start again. We'll go to this year. We're gonna have to go all summer long, but we usually film from the third week of January to the end of May, 1st of June, and start back up end of July, August, 1st of August. But and like we've done started season 7 now, they'll come and leave next year to go all the way till August or September.
What do you think about Willie's young, beautiful daughter going to be on Dancing with the Stars?
That's awesome.
Pretty cool,
That's
isn't it?
awesome. Yeah, she's pretty excited about it too.
Is she a good dancer?
She ain't bad, but she plays softball and basketball, so
Athletic.
she's athletic, so it ought to be good.
All right. John Godwin, any more questions real quick anybody has that we've left out here? No? All right, well, booth 407 is where he's going to be signing autographs, taking pictures. Thank you so much, John. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you. John Godwin.
Thank you.
Booth 407.